Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Wada NK Joy in the building. So I bring you another interesting video, guys, and this is also about people moving to China to study, to work, whatever you want to do. Please watch this video. Now, if you're before you move to anywhere, please try to research about the city you're moving to, because where you move to have great impact on your development, because not everywhere in China is as developed as you think it is, or is that it depends on cities, guys. Please move to where you would grow. I mean, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, and economically, guys. So please watch this video till or to the end. So my number one city is Beijing. Okay, so Beijing is not only the capital city of China, it also has a long lasting history, guys. So there are a lot of places to visit in Beijing, like the Tiananmen Square and the Summer Palace, the Forbidden City, and the Great Wall, guys. The Great Wall is one of the longest walls I've ever climbed in my life, guys. You need to check it out. It's tiring, but it's worth it after, So Beijing. And another thing I like about Beijing is that there are a lot of opportunities for expats, for foreigners. Okay, there are a lot of opportunities in terms of finding a job, because they have the best school in China is Tsinghua, and is Beijing University. So there are a lot of job opportunities in Beijing, and you have every chances of making it in Beijing as a foreigner or as an expat. Okay, so Beijing is number one for me. Okay. Then, guys, the number two city on my list is Shanghai. Okay, wow, Shanghai is an international city, guys. I mean, when you talk about shopping plazas, shopping centers, I like Shanghai for its let me say, for its diverse multicultural state. Or can I say I like Shanghai because it's multicultural in nature, okay, and it's diverse. Almost everybody there is civilized, and it's welcoming when they see foreigners. So I like Shanghai for their foreign environment and international space. Okay, so that is my number two city on the list. Number three on my list is Shenzhen. Shenzhen is both international and cultural, guys, but it has this international environment. It has this environment also very similar to that of Shanghai. Okay, there are a lot of foreign expats in Shenzhen, and it's a fast-growing city in China. So Shenzhen has done well over the years, and also Shenzhen is known to be a high-tech producing city, like phones, computers. That is Shenzhen. Okay, and also they have tall buildings, skyscrapers, a lot in Shenzhen. So Shenzhen is the third on my list. The fourth on my list is Guangzhou. Okay, Guangzhou is, we all know Guangzhou, right? Everybody knows Guangzhou is China's biggest or largest producing city, or largest market when it comes to import and export. Guangzhou is number one. They are businessmen. They just want to do business in Guangzhou. But apart from business, let's talk about the buildings in Guangzhou. Guangzhou has also the best buildings, the best hotels, the best restaurants, the best sightseeing, and a lot of interesting things in Guangzhou. Guangzhou is really large, guys. It's large, and we have a lot of Nigerians doing business in Guangzhou. Okay, so if you want to do business, or if you are looking forward to do business, I think Guangzhou should be where you should be looking forward to move to. So after school and you want to just do business, I would advise you locate Guangzhou, because there are varieties of things in Guangzhou, and so it's a mass production place. It's where they produce a lot of things. So Guangzhou is the 4th on my list. The 5th on my list is Hangzhou. Hangzhou, guys, Hangzhou. I've been to Hangzhou like twice, and I will tell you that Hangzhou has they are strict in policy when it comes to foreigners. Okay, there are certain things foreigners can do, and there are certain things foreigners cannot do. Now this goes to all cities. There are strict policies for foreigners, even in Shanghai, even in Beijing, even in Shenzhen, even in Guangzhou. There are strict rules everywhere in this China. But Hangzhou, guys, Hangzhou is because Hangzhou has, they produce shoes. Okay, they produce shoes, ceramics, okay, in Hangzhou. Also they produce shoes and ceramics in Hangzhou. So I don't know, they have these strict rules that are not allowing foreigners to but there are a lot of foreigners in that city too. There are a lot of foreigners in Hangzhou, in Wenzhou, in around that province. There are a lot of foreigners, because they are also another developing province in China. Like they are good, they have done well over the years too. So Hangzhou is the 5th on my list. Now the 6th on my list is Xiamen. Okay, so when I first came to China, the first city I resided was Xiamen. Okay, I stayed only 1 year in Xiamen. I was just doing language course in Xiamen for just 1 year, and they have it's surrounded by oceans, and they have the best sea view restaurants, the best sea view hangouts. They have the best sea view buildings, and they have this island called the Gulanyu. Okay, the Gulanyu Island is such a beautiful island to visit in Xiamen, Gulanyu. And they also have the temple there. There is this temple that they call the I forgot, but there is this very famous temple there in Xiamen. The number 7 on my list is Sichuan. Guys, Sichuan is not bad. A lot of foreigners like to go to Sichuan because the most beautiful Chinese women are from Sichuan, and they eat a lot of spicy food, guys. So the face change mask activity is one thing, and it's so cultural. It's something that has been there for a long time. So it's cultural. So it's kind of cultural. It's a kind of cultural activity in Sichuan. Number 8 on my list is Sanya. Okay, Sanya is in Hainan province. Okay, Sanya is, let's say that Sanya is an eye. It's just, how do I put it? Sanya is a place where you go have all the fun in China, guys. Just go there, have all the fun, and then go back to your city, because it's just for fun. It's just for fun. The sea, the sea views, the beaches there, and the restaurants there, the clubs. The duty-free shops, everything you buy there is tax-free. Phone, tax-free. Laptop, tax-free. Champagnes, tax-free. You know, it's just for fun. Just enjoy yourself and hurry back to your city, because if you live there, you might end up spending more than you budgeted to spend for that trip. So number 9 on my list, guys, is Haikou. The Hainan government has been doing a lot, especially through the free trade policy, to make it easy for foreign talents, for foreign expats, or for foreigners who are looking forward to start a business in China to come and build in Hainan to help with the construction of the free trade port, guys. So Hainan is a place that encourages startups, means small businesses, okay? And also everywhere is green, guys. Green plants, green environment, and then the duty-free shops also. Haikou has not too large, like few. There are a few duty-free shops here too. So when you talk about Haikou, so it's a place for free trade ports, duty-free, where you can get things even cheaper, because it's tax-free. You mean it tax-free? That means you get it cheaper, guys. So yeah, welcome to Hainan. Now, the final city on my list is Suzhou, guys. Suzhou is just close to Shanghai. I mean, they are neighbors. So I wouldn't say it's quite similar, or maybe they're a little bit, you know, it has that foreign community similarity, but not as, you know, as developed as Shanghai. Shanghai is known for international city, so all the foreigners are there. But then in Suzhou, there are foreigners there too, but I would say it's just like Shenzhen, international and cultural, okay? So one thing about Suzhou is that they all keep their history symbols. Like you see a lot of statues on the street, and they also have tall buildings, and it's a very relaxing city. And there are schools. They also have nice schools, guys. See you guys, and please, before you go anywhere, check out the cities so that if after your studies or whatever you want to do, you can be able to get a job, or you can easily, you know, develop yourself in the process. Not just where you go. Nobody knows the place. I mean, it's a forbidden city, sorry. I'm saying because where you go has great impact on your growth. Don't say, oh, China is developed. Not everywhere in China is developed, because there are people, you know, not everybody is civilized. There are places you go, you feel welcome, and there are places you go, you feel the culture shock. So go where that will favor you, and before you go anywhere, research about it, research about their culture, know what you can gain and know what you cannot gain. So this is my lovely advice to you guys. Bye. It's still your girl. Subscribe, like. If this video is helpful to you, give it a thumbs up, and see you guys next time.